EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, it's the AFC's turn to take center stage as we've got a wild card matchup on tap. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the LA Chargers. It's the first of 6 games here on Super Wild Card Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. And this return will come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On the ground, this is Amari Hampton. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Back to Hampton on first down. To about the 40-yard line.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
That's complete. Lambert Smith. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. Got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
Here's Herbert. Open man right side. That's McConkey. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lift at the end of that one.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second.
From the 43, here's second down at a yard. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down, looks like right at the 40. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead they run up the middle here. Now some good hard running there as he pushes his way forward for about 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent game.
Not even a little bit. Hold on. Know yourself, know your worth. My action been like
from the 35 back to work on 2nd and 4. Herbert now. He gets it complete to Harris. First catch in this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game that will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. The Chargers passing game rolling a bit here. They've got another first. A nice game there to his trusty tight end, and now it's got them thinking opening drive touchdown here as they get into the red zone.
And in most cases with your tight end, you feel like you've got a mismatch no matter who's covering it. Is it a small cornerback? Is it a linebacker who run as well? In any event, whatever you see, you think that tight end can run that battle.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And when you get good yardage like that on first down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety? coming up and making the big-time play.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Lamb McConkey from 10 yards out. And the Chargers will strike first here in this wild card matchup. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Deion Henry there on the tackle.
To me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
2nd and 9 now. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. So he stopped for no gain. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
That's caught. This is Abanikanda. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he knocks the ball away and it falls incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Set, go.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He's got a man downfield. It's Harris. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 24 yards.
Someone sharp in this game. Made a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill and they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Steelers' 14-yard line.
Set. Set.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And it's caught. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Hampton going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
One advantage having a elite guy in the middle of the defensive line because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Kappa, kappa, kappa. Ready.
Now it's Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Lamb McConkey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. So they've had 2 drives, and he's had the 2 receiving touchdowns.
And how about a game plan where you decide to force feed or feature someone, and it works? First 2 drives, as you noted, end up in touchdown passes. I think they're going to keep going to them until a defense makes any kind of an adjustment.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
And they're on the 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
That second down play call was not to pick up the first down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on first down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Kevin Pirate, Mustang 19. Go.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. They'll let this go for the end zone. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A big play there. 43 yards. And the Steelers have got it back to within a score.
The kick is good.
Boswell good with the extra point. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, able to avoid him. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I should probably sign ahead, boy, because I got all the heads.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 3rd and 5. His 2nd catch in this wild card game, and it goes for a 1st down.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Here's Herbert. Now this one finds McConkey. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and trying to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Back to throw here, Herbert. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's taken down inside the 30. Third catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play. And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Herbert going to give to Hampton. A gain of 3, second down.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Second and 7.
Crowd run. 380. 12. 5-9. Set.
Herbert. Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. T.J. Watt in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. 2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
Set. Cap. Baylor Tiger.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Cameron Dicker on now to try to field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And he returns this to the 22. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail by 10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. Slant pass, it's Ferguson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup.
So now they'll shift things around.
At the 30-yard line.
2nd and 3. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles adversity because this one so far hasn't gone according to plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
18 Cardinal.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Steelers.
19 tight.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. Here's 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
In motion right, that's Metcalf. Back to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete.
Trying to get something positive to happen here before the break, and they sure need it. They went for the big one, but it winds up incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Bronco 80. Hurt. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Buffalo 79 Broncos. Let's go.
They'll look to throw again. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't, but he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Oh, he sheds himself free. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. As it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
18, 70, Timberwolves.
He'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Ferguson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Israel Abanikanda as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it leads down to a field goal at 17-14. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they may just be content to take this 3-point lead and head into the locker room. Over the middle, complete. It's Harris. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful when you're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Home troops right. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. Wide open receiver complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Oh, Lord, who else sounded like this? They ain't made me what I am. They just found me like this. I was ready. I've been ready since my dad used to tell me he was coming to the house to get me.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Campbell once again. And the big boys out front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Alert! Nice! Go!
Abanikanda on 1st and 10. And he'll get what he can up the middle of 3 yards. So that'll bring up second down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
18, 5, Mustang 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Third down, here's Abanikanda. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
It's now 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and it'll be a turnover on downs. On first down, it's Hampton. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
Herbert now. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down. The The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Hey, cancel. Told me troops right. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard-to-gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for first.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage, and we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now.
19 Tiger.
They'll set up to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. A nice grab there for a guy coming off a terrific season, one that saw him have over 100 catches.
And when you have that many catches, that means you're a full part of the offense. And let's face it, he's been as good as anyone in the NFL this year. So it figures he's going to play a big role in whether his team can advance in the playoffs. Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. That's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back over to the line of scrimmage.
It's a gain of a yard.
In motion goes the tight end. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Boswell's kick is good. And that will tie things at 17 all. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen, go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond. Not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Touchdown, Allen! And McCarthy saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Dicker down to tack on the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score. Chargers 24. Steelers 17.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 42 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. They'll send the tight end in motion. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
When they get back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, the chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Complete to number
3rd and 5.
5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 14. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. From 13 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are tied now early in this 4th quarter. Both these teams fighting for their playoff lives. All tied, 4th quarter as the kick is away here. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And it's all on the line now, all even in this wild card matchup. Maybe their most important drive of the season coming up right now here, 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open receiver, complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup of 38.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. Oh, this one may need to get back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Throwing quickly, and Herbert completes it. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Trying to run for it with Hampton. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A 5-yard loss there is going to bring up 4th down. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick here is good. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them a lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
33-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And this wild card game has been as good as advertised. They trail by a field goal here in the 4th, with obviously a very critical drive forthcoming as they start with a 1st down.
Nice chunk of yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
And Matthews has it right side. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Now back to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
They certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a gain of 17 and a Pittsburgh first. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70, Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And a lot of times, these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
60, Bison, 60, go.
They give now to Abanikanda. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Cowboy 80.
And they'll go again with Abanikanda.
They suspected it was a power play up the middle coming out, and boy, with it right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Chargers' 27-yard line.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. 2nd down, 8 yards to go.
76.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Over the middle, that's caught by Metcalf. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 15-yard line.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and we'll watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
Hey, smash. Check smash. Check smash. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Check out.
They'll run it with Abanikanda. The Chargers going to signal for the 1st of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line.
Back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Well, there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter. Picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
Abanikanda is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter play. Here now, second and goal.
19-18.
Now an audible here into something else. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the fourth. Wow. Wow. Boswell good with the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Chargers, 27.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
First of all, you ain't trapped long enough. You ain't strong enough. So whatever it is.
This is 1st and 10. Herbert. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game. When you talk about making winning plays, that is a winning play at this stage of the game. To come up with that interception, huge.
I like how you identified that because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side of the ball and maybe finish things off.
Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.